Dark Defender, everything else. He actually tweeted this. This was yesterday. So, hello there. He talks about his coffee and everything else obviously going on. XRP is trying to make $1.06 as support, and RSI supporting that now. XRP is targeting $2.66, $7, and $20. Targeting that, okay? Keep an eye on the same supports, 96 cents and 84 cents, guys, okay? And then as we go ahead and share this, I'm going to pull up this chart real quick. Here's what I'll do too for everyone that actually cannot see this. I'll go ahead and share my screen real quick for a second. Boom, boom, boom.
Screen sharing time.
All right, check this out, guys. So Dark Defender is really good at chart analysis and everything else. So here we have the support, okay? TP1, TP2. And this is the RSI support, okay? It's trying to defend the level of $1.06. The high being at $1.70. Mid-range is going to be between, $1.08, give or take, and the low at 50. So if you actually look at these jumps between 2 and then 3, what is 3 at, guys? $7.50. 4, it's going to jump back down to about, give or take, $5, I would say, between 5 and 6. And then 5 is above $13. So that's huge, right? People are going to probably ask, what is all this stuff? There's a lot, guys. There's a lot to go into this. So target's $2.66, $7.39, $20. Whenever XRP hits, this is going to be huge. XRP might hit all at once, and who knows what's going to happen. It could hit slowly like this, or it could just blast off with the right timing, and then it all just works out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just we played that waiting game for so long. Something's bound to happen. And Rob, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe XRP is looking to actually break away from Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, so definitely. It's either going to be me personally, you know me. I mean, this group is essentially founded on XRP, or one of the founding points is XRP on this group. So me personally, I could foresee XRP taking Bitcoin's position as the leading coin one day. When will that time come? I don't know. When will it ever come? I don't know, guys. A lot of people have a bunch of different opinions on this. Me personally, I mean, I don't know where Bitcoin is going to go. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, it's not going to go past 80,000 a coin. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, 500,000 a coin, right? So it's interesting that you mentioned that, actually, Austin, because Brian Armstrong, who's going to lead me into my next thing here. So Brian Armstrong, if you guys don't know who that is, that's Coinbase's CEO, right? So he came out and actually shared with the public, like in the past 48 hours, if I'm not mistaken, Olaf Carlson-Wee and Balaji Srinivasan actually said, again, publicly, that all of the world's billionaires and millionaires over the next decade to half a decade are going to be from cryptocurrency. Once Bitcoin hits $200,000, if Bitcoin hits $200,000. So just think about that statement, guys. So these are people that are exceptionally wealthy. They're trendsetters. They're trend analysts, and they are, their predictions are usually pretty good, right? Like 60, 70, sometimes 80% across the board. And how do they get those trends? How do they get those predictions? They research, right? They look into things, just like what we're doing for everyone right now. We dig and we dig and we dig, and we read 5, 10, 15, 20 articles a day sometimes, and then we make those informed decisions, and we regurgitate that information back into our group. And I'm sorry, Austin, it looks like you wanted to say something.
No, I was actually about to yawn for a second. But with that being said, I'm fine with you. Really, guys, obviously crypto is now controlled. It's being controlled by Wall Street. All these billionaires, they control the crypto markets. Make no mistake about that. I'm sure we all know that. Rob knows that more than anyone. So it's basically on their terms, right? When we have all these big whales coming in, and we have a lot of stuff that starts to slow down. People start to create that fear. People start to sell. That's why we talk about holding a lot, because these are all these coins that we invest in, guys, are long-term coins. They all are. There's not a single coin that I say, hey, look into this coin, buy it, and it's going to be a great coin. No, I'm looking at more long-term investments. I'm not really looking to gamble too much. Now, don't get me wrong. there's been a couple coins that I thought were going to be more dumping pumps, quote unquote, that turned out to be long-term coins, like Axie Infinity.
Yeah.
Axie Infinity was perfect example of that. Venus was a perfect example of that. Solana is actually
Solana,
I didn't think Solana was going to be a dumping pump by any means.
Me either.
But I didn't realize how awesome Solana is and how much power and the unique and that the function behind Solana, right? Serum, for example. There's so many of these coins that are going to be long term. With that being said, I want to bring up the Solana price points between now and 2033. Okay. These are actually the predictions. So, year 2021 mid-year about $36. We'll get, that actually hit between $34, give or take. End of the year, $514, which is a 230% increase. Okay.
Holy crap.
2022 mid-year, $576. End of the year, $972. Okay. 525% increase. 2023, $1,532. Year end, $2,238, which is a 1,338% increase. Okay, and then of course it goes to 2024, it goes all the way to 2023. Put it to you like this: let's jump to 2023, and give or take, let's say 12 years, $7,000 between $7,500 is going to be the start. End of the year, $8,000. Which is a total of a 5,138% increase, guys. So grab Solana while you can, because Solana will be similar to Ethereum, similar to Bitcoin. It's going to really jump. Personally, I thought it was going to jump a lot more than that. You got to think about it, guys. This is a 12-year prediction, right? This is something.
Well, that's a long time. Yeah.
Well, not that right. So think about this. Whoever made this right here. Think about whoever made this. And 2 years from now, this could be completely skewed. And doubled, or it could be negative. We don't really know. But that's according to the latest long-term forecast. Solana price will hit $500 by the end of 2021, and then will rise to $2,000 by the end of 2023. Solana will rise to $5,000 within the area of 2028. So, really don't know how accurate some of this stuff is. But with that being said, only thing we can do is hold, buy the dips, and really wait for some of these things to happen, because all these coins that we talked to y'all about, guys, it's like, oh, buy this, buy that. Like, look at the function, look at what they do, look at the long term, look at the circulating supply. That's a really good indicator. Look at the average hold time, the relative return time on that. That'll really tell you exactly what's going on with the coin, right? Like on Binance, for example, if you ever use Binance or Qcoin, you can actually see who's buying and who's selling, right? And if you actually click, I'll show y'all. And if you actually click the depth on that, you can see basically exactly what's going on with that. Okay, so I don't know how many of y'all actually use Binance in here. If y'all use Binance, please say something in the comments like, "Hey, I use Binance," or "Yes, I have used Binance before," or Qcoin. Okay, and I want to show y'all something real quick on and you know what, Rob? What coin do you want to use? You want to use let's just use, I guess we'll use Solana, for example. Sound good?
Yeah, perfect.
Let's use Solana. And I'm going to go ahead and share screen. Nate, I'm going to be honest, this Blue Bell Cookie two-step has me. Oh my God. You're killing me. All right. So check this out, guys. I'm sure y'all can see my screen right here. All right. So this is Solana, right? Let's say we go to, this is original, right? This is going to go with different Fibonacci zones, give or take, all right? And then it's going to show you where it opens, where it closes for each point. This is where it maxed out at for the day, 9/18/21. That was yesterday, actually, where the arrow is. And then we go to trading depth, okay? And each candlestick, or each column, each candlestick is going to show you the open, which is right here, the high, the low, and the close. And then we go to depth. So look at the depth right here, guys. Right? Left side, right side. This is going to be people that are buying. It's going to be people that are selling. Okay? So let me actually take this off for a second. High contrast. Let's go to normal. So it looks like a lot of people are actually, wow. Interesting. Let's click market. So this is all the actual trades that are going on right now, right?
Correct.
These and this is USD, USDS, USD, BTC, right? And then it has the different charts right here. You click this, you click this, you click this. So basically, you want to see buy and sell, just buys, just sells. I don't know why this is not loading the other half. Hold on. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, Binance and KuCoin are awesome. If you can figure out how to use KuCoin, just gotta play around with it for a little bit. It's really great to use. Why is this doing this? This is interesting. There we go. Better, I guess. So right now it's at 149. So let's see. And the best part about some of these actual exchanges instead of the platforms is the leverage and margin difference, right? So can anyone tell me right now what Solana is currently at? What price point it's at? Can anyone actually tell me? Or in the comments?
Comment below, guys, if you can. Oh, and by the way, we're experiencing a nice heavy little drop right now while we're on. By the way.
Yeah, we are. So I'm on Uphold, and Solana.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Solana's at 149 on here. Yep, 149 on here. So this is, look, people are buying, people are selling.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, there's a lot of things you can do, and if you actually hit the expand right here, guess what's it's gonna take you to this, and you can actually use everything right here. Okay, you can use the pitchfork. Anything you do with all these Gann square fix, right? The Fibonacci zones, 5 circles. Then you can go down into, your brush, rectangle, ellipse, triangle, your polyline, curve, a bunch of different stuff. Okay, this is really, these are people that actually use chart analysis and data constantly. I have not gotten good enough to where I can know, oh, this is this, this is that. But anyway, that's just what I wanted to show y'all real quick about. You can use that for Solana. You can use that for any other coin that you want to look at that's actually on Binance, okay? But yeah, other than that, Rob, all you, my man.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for sharing that, man. And Solana, $1.49, that's a pretty good price right now.
Absolutely, guys. I would jump on that. If you have the money, I'm telling you, I would jump onto that ASAP.
Seriously, guys. In fact, real quick before I go over the next topic here, I am about to buy a little bit more XRP here in a minute. Again, using that 5 cent, 10 cent scale that I always talk about. So let me just take a look at real time. I'm on KuCoin here, guys, right? So I'm just going to take a quick look here at where, let's see here. XRP is legitimately, bear with me. And yeah, $1.01 XRP is. So there's a possibility it may go under $1 tonight. It's a possibility that may not. And that's going to lead me into my next topic here, which is where Bitcoin is. Where are our coins going to go, right? You may be asking yourself, how do we know when things are going to go back up, when everything is going to go back down dramatically? I'm not talking about 5%. I'm not talking about 10%. I'm not even really talking about like 15%, right? I'm talking about major drops, 25%. And sometimes harder, right? Hits or pumps or dumps, right? So Bitcoin, right? So good thing to look out for, what a lot of analysts are saying right now, pretty much almost across the board, is if we see Bitcoin drop down to around $44,000 right now, don't worry, we're very safe. We're at about 47, 46.5, 47 right now. We've been playing in that mid 47 range.